So, talking about the future, what's the outlook for 26?
Predicting demand these days is a little challenging,
Sure.
because you can imagine just trying to predict economy and the like. But I think as we look to 26 and we're looking for some of those green shoots, I think there are opportunities just in the general marketplace. Infrastructure spend, there's a lot of infrastructure projects that are being let these days in the energy space and the general infrastructure. There is certainly more than just talk about reshoring. Some of that is actually happening. So fundamentally, I'll look at those two components, providing some nice stable opportunity for construction, for heavy industry, to be able to give us a backdrop. And then I think as you look across the, kind of diversified different market verticals that our industry plays in, we're ready for some of that recovery. So we're optimistic about 2026, and think those areas will give us some foundation.
Right. So we talked a little bit. You touched about some innovation in your booth. Can you talk about a little bit about some new products that you've brought, or new products that may be coming that
Sure.
you guys are excited and you're seeing really helping out our industry?
Well, I think there's a few things relative to innovation that we've brought, here in 2025 that will help the industry as we go forward. One is kind of all things as we're tackling this industry challenge around lack of skilled labor, right? We really approach that in a number of different ways. Foundationally, we've got a suite of training products that we continue to enhance to be able to provide tools that employers can use, even as screening tools. We find large manufacturers, shipyards, using some of these tools now as a screener, where they scoop people off the marketplace and see, based on your performance here, you've got a shot of being a welder. We're going to move you into a welding, kind of training program. If you're not, we have other things that you could do, right? So we have enhanced some of those options. We've added significantly to our automation portfolio and our approach to automation, which is trying to be the easiest to use, the easiest to set up, the easiest to program, because that skills gap is going to move from the actual welder who's welding with, in a handheld capacity, now to being able to program robots and being able to be effective. Too often we see sometimes that technology gets brought in and sits in the corner and collects dust. In this case, we have taken simple user interface across our automation portfolio, and now are applying tools like Arkansas offline programming that will allow you to take an image of a part. It will detect what it believes are the surfaces that need to be welded, and then you can just select those that need to, or deselect those that aren't, and you're moving much quicker to being able to weld. And then finally, I would say welding health and safety solutions, as an example. One other kind of connection to the lack of skilled labor is, in the welding health and safety space, some employers are choosing to invest there to position themselves as the most attractive welding employer in their marketplace. Others are investing certainly because of OSHA regulations or because of insurance, considerations. In any case, we are really well positioned with solutions, I would say, across the OSHA hierarchy of controls. Whether you got low manganese filler metal, like in Hobart Element XP, a brand new fume gun that has always been challenging for welders because they're very heavy. Our fume gun is probably the best in terms of ergonomics and weight balancing. Welders want to use this gun because now it feels good, and the fume extraction is so effective that they can see the weld puddle. So just a few of the solutions, other innovations that are out there, but I think we anchor on those points. We can help make average welders better.
So talk about customers. Final question. What is your top priority when you talk about customers going into, maybe it's something that's always a top priority, or if there's something new that you're focused on for 2026 from just a customer service, customer satisfaction standpoint?
Yeah. Well, just maybe a couple of thoughts that come to mind, Pat. I'd say, from a priority in customers, if I think about our channel customers as an example, one set of customers, our objective is to be the easiest supplier for them to do business with. We've made a number of investments in some market-facing technologies and capabilities that we believe will help enhance that ability for us, so we can efficiently drive demand and satisfy that demand through our channel. And then when I think about our end user customers, if you will, really our priorities as I look to next year is about helping them, kind of future-proof their business or bring the technologies and train them on technologies that will guide them to where the industry is going, not just to where they're at today. They're going to need that support if they're going to remain competitive going forward, and we can help them do that. So you asked about customer satisfaction, loyalty perhaps in there. The combination of things when I think about our priorities around supporting and growing loyalty with our customer base. From an end user perspective, I think loyalty is gained through really helping customers solve productivity challenges, not just selling them products. We've got a tremendous suite of products, we can do that.
Right.
The loyalty is then earned when we help them improve their business, not just meet a spec, and that'll be our focus for 2026 for sure.